Hey dudes, this is Jack, and this is a short dev diary for my GMC Jam 15 game called Booty Trap. So yeah, this is it here. I'll just show you what I've got so far, and I'll show you some other bits. So this is what the game looks like at the moment. It's just some tiles on the ground, some trees and some rocks, and a character. And basically the idea of the game is that you're in here, in this area, and you have to survive waves of enemies attacking you. And the way you get, and these waves will get harder and harder, but the way you grow stronger is that you have to collect resources and craft weapons. And you can collect resources from enemies, but you can also collect them from the environment. So you see here you can attack these rocks and get stone from them. Eventually the stone will whittle down and be destroyed, but that's one of the ways you can get it. But you can't just collect resources all day. Like each wave of enemies will have a timer on it, and you have to defeat all the enemies in that time or you lose. So you can't just sit by a rock hitting it all day. You have to fight the enemies, and this will just be a bonus to hit as much of this as you can. And you get wood from trees as well. As you can see, there's no attack animation yet, but yeah, there will be. And there'll be a few different weapons, both melee and ranged. And you'll have to craft them, and you'll have to craft all the ammo continuously. So you have to be careful what you use and when you use it. And the map is randomly generated, so you can just create, like, I could just generate a new one for each level, or you could play the same level multiple times until most of it's worn out because you'll run out of resources. But yeah, and we've got some music in today. I'll show you. This is the main theme music, but we haven't got a title bar yet, so don't want that. Actually, that's the wrong one. This is it. That other one was the unrevised version. Technically the same song, but you wouldn't realise it. So this would be your main menu music, or crafting / shop music. So one of my favourite things about this is the shadows. They were higher res before, but it didn't really match the style, so I toned it down a bit. And it looks better, it sort of matches now. Although the character shadow is a bit skinny, it sort of loses a lot of detail and it jiggles a lot when you're moving. But that's actually pretty easy to change. I can show you that. So here I've got this variable here, it just changes the scale of that. So this is what the shadows used to look like. So you see much higher res, and you can see the character shadow is actually, it sort of represents what is actually happening. And this is the wave theme. This is what the in-game music will be. But yeah, I like the shadows like this. Looks better. And these trees, they'll get it going over, because I drew this one, but these were drawn by Francis, Peps 1982. So they're not using exactly the same colour palette as the rest of the game, so they're a bit off. But it's not really, it's just the colour that's different. So the rest not important yet, really. But yeah, that's what we've done on day one. Day 2 we'll hopefully have more of the gameplay in. A couple of monsters hopefully, and attack animations, and heads up display, and yeah, more resources. Resources won't actually just be like this. They won't just be like the little notification popping out the top. They'll drop little resources that pop around the screen like that. So you'll hit it and one will pop out, hit another one, it will pop out, and you have to actually go collect it before that thing happens. So that's how that'll work. But yeah, when you finish the wave or survived it, that's when, let's start this again. That's when you'll have your crafting screen come up. So you're perfectly safe in the screen. The game isn't going on, and you just use your resources to craft whatever you can, which will hopefully usually be ammo. So you'll have like slingshots and bows and stuff. So you have to keep refilling them. Slingshot will be the easiest because you can just use the rocks that you get from here. But bows will be a little bit harder because you need stone and you'll need wood, but they'll be a lot stronger. So yeah, that's what we got so far on Booty Trap. Hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.